Let's talk about the standard long-term care versus the UL product that we can offer with the flexible care benefit rider. Standard long-term care obviously is going to have long-term care benefits, but guess what also does? The UL policy with flexible care benefit rider. Standard long-term care does not get any sort of cash value. Typically, that's what the universal life policy does. We get some cash value. Standard long-term care does not provide life insurance for life, but guess what does? The UL with a flexible care benefit rider. And guess what standard long-term care typically is? It's the use it or lose it. People are putting all this money aside. It's basically like term insurance, but for long-term care. So the flexible care benefit rider, guys, this is a rider that can be added to a universal life policy, which allows the insured to accelerate the death benefit to help with costs of long-term care. We're gonna really train on how to lead with long-term care. Okay, that's gonna be the key here. Lead with long-term care, not necessarily the life insurance, okay? Here's my question. What are the 6 activities of daily living? Eating, bathing, dressing, transferring, which is moving, right? Toileting, and walking or moving around. So this benefit can kick in when there's at least 2 that the insured is not able to do on their own without assistance. So what's our target demographic for this? I believe it's, ages 40 to 60. So here's how we can create some opportunities to sell universal life with the flexible care benefit rider. Lead with long-term care, not life insurance. Create interest in your daily conversation to set an appointment. I really think that this is an appointment-driven play. You can work a list to set appointments. So here's some pivots to generate some interest. Most people don't think about costs of long-term care until it's too late, and they leave their kids with no other option than to either 1, put their life on hold and stop what they're doing to take care of mom and dad, or 2, find out how to pay for care. If you got to a point where you needed care, what would this look like for you and your kids? Let's talk about you've got some sort of interest and now we want to set an appointment, because I really believe that this is an appointment play. So once they've engaged in the conversation and they've acknowledged the risk, that's the important piece. We've got to help them see the risk, the exposure, the problem. We want to be problem finders, not what? Product pushers. Start the conversations around the problem. When they understand the problem, they've acknowledged the risk, let's smoothly, I think that's the key word here, smoothly move them to the next step. Like take control, lead them. Now, what if they give you some more pushback to set this appointment? Just a quick look at what options are available, no pressure, just information. Let's at least set up a time so you have the info. Would Monday work better or Tuesday? So let's talk about the appointment itself. I like structure because when I'm running this appointment, I want to be able to be as present as possible with this customer so I can actively listen to them. So I don't have to worry about where in the crap do I go next. So here's a simple structure for you guys to run this appointment. First is the introduction. You want to build some rapport and you want to set the tone. I would just like to thank them for their time, mention what sparked their interest, which is probably long-term care, right? Because that's how we're leading into this. Remove that sales pressure. Now here's your discovery. Guys, these are simple questions that can just open this thing up. Have you ever thought about how you'd cover long-term care if you needed it? Like, be conversational here. Then after we ask this discovery and ask these questions, now we just want to educate, right? We're going to explain the problem and the solution. Over 70% of people will need some form of long-term care. Now, we just want to provide a personalized solution, show them some numbers based on their age and health, show them, and I think in this, show them a couple options, right? And then just, ask them like, which one do you feel like would be best for you guys, for your situation? Which one would feel the best? And then here we go, handle some objections and close the sale. If they need to think about it, offer to submit an application for qualification, right? And then next steps, just lock in a plan. Submit the application, see what they qualify for. And then if they're not ready, like schedule a follow-up conversation, right? That's the key. If they don't submit an application, get a date and time on the calendar.